Since the COVID-19 pandemic started to engulf the world, imagine how everyone's life got impacted. They were alone and isolated, burdened with crippling psychological and chronic diseases, trapped at home and unable to get help from the outside world. How would humanity have survived without the help of technology? Even to the strong critics of technology, this came as a shocking reality. Technological innovations such as FaceTime and Instagram allowed us to stay in touch with friends, family. Zoom and Google Classroom allowed us to help continue on the academic path and even maintain work-related communications. Connection is the energy between people when they feel seen, heard, and valued, when they can give and receive without judgment, and when they can derive sustenance and strength from a relationship. Bureen Brown, professor of social work at the University of Houston. When the telephone was invented, did it withhold our connection with our fellow human beings, or rather did it enrich it? This, the telephone, was a once contested piece of technology around 200 years ago. But currently it handles around 204 million calls per year for 9/11, rescuing people's lives through a legitimate human connection of a phone call. The same technology paved ways for newer smartphones and apps, which have proved vital in sharing world news. People can connect through continents with the clicks of buttons, sharing ideas and allowing for education to thrive. Students have even connected worldwide to teachers, one-on-one, through technology. Learning music, art, and science before the COVID-19 pandemic. Approximately 29% of students have enrolled in some sort of tutoring before COVID. Other online services allow students to find like-minded individuals. In the medicine world, people with rare medical diseases like ALS, muscular dystrophies, Marfan's disease, and many others mainly rely on online support groups with around a 75% satisfaction rate to gain psychological support. This leads us into current times, as the COVID-19 pandemic sweeps our borders, imprisoning us within our houses, without any sort of outside human communication, technology allowing for society to function. This healing connection between a physician and patient was done through telemedicine during the pandemic. The rates went up 154%. The National Mental Illness Helpline has seen a 65% increase within calls that connect much-needed mental health providers with extreme mental illnesses. Although critics claim that technology has significantly reduced human connection, it is the same technology in which allows us to have these necessary social interactions. Technology is revolutionizing the way humans connect, enabling collaboration across the world, and it's up to humankind to use it for the betterment of society. So, if social connections for humans are a core and psychological need, and all actions are derived from a social motivation, it is then no surprise that over the ages we have devised different ways to connect far and wide. If like-mindedness, similar interests, and laughter are some of the ways we seek connectivity and satisfaction in our relationships, then certainly Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, and Twitter have developed the satisfying inner need. Technology leads to more reunions among family, friends, and classmates. After all, this HOSA event would not have been possible if it weren't for technology.